Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. This video I want to do today, I want to explain on how to photo stack using the Canon Digital Photo Professional 4 or photo bracketing. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take two separate photos. The first photo will be one doing the me telling the camera where to focus. So I would take three different images and then we will then come back to the laptop and then we will process them through Digital Photo Professional for the Canon software. And then what I do with the second photo, I will then let the camera focus bracket itself and I explain how to set that up on the camera and what it's actually doing. And once we've taken them images, we will then bring them images into the computer, and then again we'll open up this Canon Professional 4 software, and then I will talk you through on how to get all the focus, get all the pictures at different focal lengths merged together, so you just have one complete picture that everything is focused. You can download the Digital Photo Professional 4 from Canon. I think as long as you have brought a DSLR or a mirrorless camera from Canon, a Canon camera. I'm not too sure, I don't know if there's any camera from Canon that they will allow you to download that software, but it's a nice little bit of software, especially a bit like me, a bit amateur, and you're only really getting into photo editing. So like what I said I'll do is I'll go off now, take these photos, show you what I'm doing, and then after taking these two lots of photos, I'll come back to the computer and then I will talk you through on how I do this photos stacking. So you've got one image and that is all in focus using this software. So I'll talk to you in a sec about how I'm actually going to take these photos. Right, I've got my first composition sort of set up. I'm not really worried too much about the composition. I just want to explain about photo stacking these three items. So if I click on the top item, as you can see, that shell is now pin sharp and in focus. So what I'm going to do then is click on the rock. As you can see now, the two shells are not in focus, but the rock is. So then I'm going to take the next focal point is the bottom shell now is all in focus and the two top items are not in focus. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the first shot, 2-second time of course, because you do not want any camera shake. So I'm going to take the first shot and it'll just show me. As you can see now, the top shell in that photo is pin sharp. I'm going to do the same again for the rock. So I'm going to take that one. That's it. And then just wait for that to just so you can get a preview. Just let it go back to live view. And then I'm going to click on the third one. As you can see now, the bottom shell is totally in focus and the two items above it are not in focus. So I'm going to take that photo now. There you go. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to bring that into the computer, open up the Canon software, and then I'm going to merge the photos together. And as you say, as photo stack them together, and then you should have one image where everything is in focus. This is my next image, all set up. It's one of my wife's pot plants. I'm actually using my wife's crafted bench at the moment. That's why you've got little spots on it with all what mess she's actually made. But anyway, what I'm going to do is, this is the composition. It's one of my wife's pot plants. What you need to do, you have to make sure your camera's in live mode for this menu to work. So you literally go to your camera settings, number 5 there, which gives you focus bracketing. At the moment it's disabled, so I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to go down to how many shots. I reckon about 15 for this one, and you can just scroll how many shots it takes, up to 99 I think. Press Okay, now it's going to take 15 shots. I'm going to enable smooth exposure smoothing, and then basically that's it. Make sure it's enabled before you take the shot, and press OK. So that's all ready for me to go. It's going to take 15 different exposures along the whole of this composition, so you can actually see it in a minute. So I'm going to actually take the picture now. There you go, and then it's going to take 15 pictures, and it's going to go through the frame until it's done its 15 shots. So that's the last one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring all these images into my laptop, and then what I'll do, I will talk you through on how you get all this whole image in focus. So I'll be back on my computer and I'll speak to you then. It's a Canon software, so I'm going to open that up. There you go. So right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to open up them photos that I took with the 3 items. Look, I'm looking in the wrong place now. It's called shells. I made it the folder shells so it'd be easier for me to find. So anyway, so here's the 3 images I took of the 2 shells and of the stone. So I'm going to click, I've selected all of those. I'm going to go into tools and then depth compositioning, and then I'm going to start the depth compositioning tool. And as you can see now, it's given me this option. It's selected the 3 images here. So I'm going to execute that. And then what I want to do, yes, I want to save the final image in the same file, so it's just easy to find. So then I say yes. Then all it's going to do is merge the 3 photos together to bring out all the sharp points. So it won't take long on this one because it's only 3 images. So there you go. And that's that done. So I can exit that. I'll come down a bit, and then I will open up this image that it's saved. As you can see, all the 3 images are taken, and they're all sharp, all pin sharp on one image. So this would be good for things like, I don't know, if you're doing landscape photography and you wanted to do, you know, the foreground, the middle, and in the distance, you want to try and keep all them in focus. And if you want to print a photo off, specifically print a photo off, everything then sharp. So that's the final image. It's nice and easy, and as you see, you've got the image, and it's done. It's all finished. So I'm going to close this one down. I'm going to open up my next images I took. This was the 15 I took of the pot plant, and I'm going to select all them. As you can see, they're all here ready to be selected. So it's 15 images. Again, I'm going to import these. I'm going to select them all, sorry. So there you go, I've selected all 15 images. I'm going to go back to the tools, depth compositioning, and then depth compositioning, start depth compositioning tool. So I clicked on that. Again, as you can see here, it's selected the 15 images, and then basically, again, I'm going to execute, and then I'm going to press yes to put the photo in the same photo where all these are here. This will take some time, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to leave it to run at the moment, and once I do, I will come back. Okay, this is done now, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to exit that. It did take a long time. It took about 10 minutes just to process them, just them 15 images. So what I'll do, I'm going to open up this image now. This is the final image it come up with. It did come up with one image error, but as you can see, most of it is actually in focus. This bit here, most of it is not in focus, but again, you could actually go in and try again. But part of it, the pot's in focus, the plants are in focus. That could have been the error there, that image there. But again, if I was to use this bit of software, especially to process so many images, I would most probably use this software. If I was going to use landscape photography, for instance, where you use the 3 images, I think I would manually using layer mask in Photoshop, or I personally use GIMP, because I don't believe in paying, not because I'm tight, I can't see the point in paying £20 a month subscription when you can get software like GIMP that does exactly the same and it's free. So that's what I would most probably use. So what I'm going to do when I'm out in the field, mostly in the summertime, or I'm going to the Peak District soon, I may take a big wide angle shot of some landscape, do 3 images, some foreground, middle, and then the far distance, and then photo stack them, and then I'll use GIMP using layer masks, and then I will show you how to do that in another video. But for this video, I just wanted to show you the Digital Photo Professional 4 using the depth compositioning tool on how you can get one image all pin sharp all the way through by using this program. So hopefully this little tutorial I've done, you can understand it. It's my first time I've done a tutorial like this. Trying to record myself, trying to record the screen. I don't know how it's all going to look once I get it all into the video editing software. Hopefully I'll get it all matching up and it all makes sense. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching. Please like, please subscribe, and give me that thumbs up, it does help. So what I'll do, I will catch you in the next video. Take care, bye bye.